Guys, good morning or afternoon or whatever it is. I have no idea and I don't care. I have 444 TTMs today, which is more than I got all week, so it's a good Saturday. It's always a good Saturday because I ain't working. So, anyways, let me show you what I got. As I mentioned to somebody yesterday, I sent out a bunch of 78s last week. Not a bunch, maybe 10 or 12. And I really do like these signed. 78 and 79, both. I think it was Jerome that mentioned to me he liked the 78. But this one came back today. Really nice. He sent me a letter. It's a form letter, but he talked about his belief in God and all that kind of stuff for him, and that's great. Signed it for me, so I'll be keeping that and displaying that because I am not a religious person, but I do respect his beliefs and really like keeping that stuff. I have a bunch of testimonial cards that I think are great, and I love when they send that kind of stuff. This is Mr. Glenn Adams, who played for the Twins. Came out really, really nice. I got the Mike Willis yesterday, and that one came out really nice. This one looks really good, too. So that's really good. And then, let's see. We'll stick with baseball. I really do like this one. I got two footballs right behind it. This is a 1991 Donruss. This guy was a pitcher for the Montreal Expos. He had a really, really good first year and was, they thought he was going to be big things. Unfortunately, I think he got hurt and it just didn't work out for him. This is Mr. Bill Sampson. I think that has something to do with his company is the last. Not sure what that is. I'm sure somebody does and will let me know what the thing after his name is, but I really like the way that came out. Looks really good. He also sent me his business card. I was really glad I didn't ask him for it, and I don't ask very often, but I do collect these. I collect signed business cards, and I love when they send them to me. I have about 14 or 15 of them. Really cool. So that's actually the address that I sent to. So anybody interested in getting him to sign, he was really, really quick. I think about 6 days. So well worth sending to. Really nice signature. Really looks good on that card. This guy, we're on to football. Everybody, you guys may remember, I like these cards signed. This one's a little hard to see because it's a little dark. They tend to be, and they're a little difficult to sign, but I just think these cards are cool. He inscribed it with two-time Pro Bowler, like I asked him to. This guy was a really good linebacker for the Browns in the 80s and the early 90s, Mr. Mike Johnson. So that's pretty cool. Todd Burlingame. There you go. There's your Brown. And then this guy. When I was a kid, my father was a janitor at UMass, or what do they call him now? Something engineer. I don't know. But if you asked him, he was a janitor. And he used to take me to the training camp for the Patriots used to be at UMass, and I was a little guy, and he'd give me a football, and I'd see these guys come by. Anybody that remembers, this will date me, but some of you guys may remember Sam Hunt. He was a linebacker. Linebackers at that time were usually about 230 pounds. This guy was 270 pounds. He was huge, and he walked by, and I was scared to death to ask these guys for an autograph, and my dad wouldn't do it. He wanted me to do it, which was fine. So when I write to these guys, I write them the story behind it. It's, I was probably, 7 or 8 at the time. And this is from right around that time. This guy these are both from, I don't get these cards. I'll let you take a look. But the first one, this is 73 Topps. He was a tight end for the Patriots. Mr. Bob Windsor. And thank you to Pepino Man for sending these to me. As you can see, I sent them right out, and he quickly got these back to me. He sent me a nice note with this card. Now, this looks like a 73 card on the front, doesn't it? Okay, and then but it says it's a 74. Looks exactly like that. Never seen that before. So don't have any idea what the deal is with this. If anybody can tell me, please do. But he signed it for me, which was really cool. And he also included a little note on the bottom, which I really enjoyed. He said to me, we had some real players in the 70s. Ted on the card. 57 was tackling Sam Cunningham, and he fumbled. And then he hit 57. And Sam got up and grabbed the ball and ran 35 yards for a touchdown. So really, really cool story about what happened on this card. So you can see Sam fumbled. This guy picked it up, and Bob Windsor hit him. He fumbled. Sam picked it up and ran into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's pretty cool. And then he's got the sign on the back that says Bob Windsor, NFL number 1. I thought that was pretty cool. But again, if anybody can explain this to me, they both look like 73s to me. And this one says 73 and 74. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. The funny thing is, if you look, they are exactly the same on the back. Exactly. Except for the fact it says 73 and 74. Very interesting, very confusing to me. So if anybody can explain it, that would be awesome. So hope everybody had a good Saturday. I am enjoying my weekend. Have TTMs to send out. And you know what? I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.